this is like the second most exciting thing to happen to me recently. I just finished college, so thank you. Yep, dropped out. Feeling good about it. It's okay. Got a killer day job to fall back on, receptionist. So, yeah, that's my day job. And I know what you guys are thinking, Taylor, doing tonight in San Diego. Obviously, you're a local celebrity. How do you keep a day job? Don't you get recognized? And it is an issue for me. Just last week, lady came in, recognized me immediately. She was like, oh my gosh, aren't you the girl that we saw crying in the parking lot? Wasn't that? You look good, better without the Oreos in your face. No, I really do still have a day job. I am a receptionist at a waxing salon. That's its own punchline, isn't it, ma'am? Anybody in here wax at all? Any women dead inside? Anybody doing that at all? We're in San Diego. Come on. Just pointing at this guy right here, like, he's baby smooth. Don't even shake him. He'll die. I don't get waxing at all, okay? Like, I grow my armpit hair out till I can braid it, then I chop it off, donate it to Locks of Love. I'm a good person, okay? Girls I work with are not like that. They wax everything, okay? Just these beautiful hairless mole rats walking around. They're always cold. I'm like, I wonder why, you silky broad. Like, when do you think it rains, they get real slippery, you know? I saw two of them hug a couple weeks ago. It just sounded like two balloons rubbing up against each other. It was horrifying. Have you seen two hairy people hug? The noise that makes, it's just a soft... It's beautiful. It's like wind going through trees at midnight. It's gorgeous. It's the sound of acceptance, is what that is. Don't have a lot in common with the girls I work with. I was trying to make small talk with one of them the other day. I asked her what her favorite foods were. She told me cranberries, blueberries, and almonds. I was like, yeah, those are ingredients. That's literally just stuff you put inside bread, okay? Like, I'm never gonna be one of those people who, like, it's a gym rat. You know those people that are always at the gym, they talk about their bodies like they're children or something? Just like, oh, I love my abs. Come out my body. They talk like this because they're hungry. He's like, hey, I can't put that in my body. That's not good for my abs. It's like, I love my abs too, okay? That's why I have a protective layer of Doritos and cream cheese to cushion the little tykes, okay? I do like the job because I work with all women, and that's very nice to have that support system, because I recently went through a breakup a couple months ago, which was, not the best thing ever, but it's nice to have, like, the girls around doing the Beyonce dance or whatever they do. And we just wanted different things. It was a nice breakup. Like, he wanted to be married in a few years, and I wanted to be happy in a few years. He told me once he wanted to have 8 kids, you guys. I was like, with who? Like, are you holding interviews? Like, no. I didn't even know what to say. He's like, I want to have 8 kids. I was like, I just started stretching. I was like, I don't think. I want to have kids someday. Some people getting that a couple minutes later. Stretching out the baby cave. You know how it is. I want to have kids someday. It grosses me out right now. Like, have you seen a newborn recently that wasn't yours? It doesn't even look done. Like, it's disgusting. It's all purple and wrinkly. Like, congratulations, it's a raisin. It's just gross. Like, just leave it in a few more months. You know what I'm saying? Just like, because whatever's coming out at 9, it's too rare. It's all slimy and blood splattered. If that was a steak, you'd send it back. I don't like it at all. It was a fine breakup, though. I realize how crazy girls are, though, when we're single, because now that I'm single, I create relationships with everyone. I can create a relationship with a dude I've never even met, based on nothing but his hairline, okay? I am insane. I can see a guy walking from 15 feet away. By the time he passes me, we have 3 kids and a golden retriever. It's that quick. That's why we freak out when you don't text us back right away, because in those 3 hours that you took a nap and got a taco, we got divorced. Yeah. I just wanted to be important, too, when we broke up. Like, that's all girls want. We just want to be a priority to you, Like, and it doesn't really matter. Like, we want to be the one. Doesn't matter which one. There are a lot of ones to be. Right? Like, we can be the one you married, the one that got away, or the one who sets your car on fire. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to be a positive influence, but I'll settle for a negative. Like, Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame, as long as my picture's on the wall. Okay? Like, I want to be the reason you quit drinking, but if I'm not, I'm going to be the reason you start. Okay? That's how I feel. I started dating, again, recently I started dating a new guy, and I realized I'm not good at dating at all because I'm too defensive. I was on a date with this guy last week, and he told me I was hard to read. I'm like, maybe you're dyslexic. This guy's way too good for me. He's absolutely amazing, and pretty soon he's going to figure it out. But by that point, I will know all of his passwords, and it will be too late. He's way out of my league, too. Like, I think it's important to know your number on, like, the attractiveness level scale. Like, and I'm not, like, the hottest person in the world. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I have a good self-esteem. Like, I think I'm pretty cute in, like, an attainable way. You know, like when you see a shower curtain at Target and you're like, I could afford that. Like, right there. Like, I'm like a solid 5 with a great personality, you know? Like, we're right there. It's a good place to be, all right? Like, I like that. But that determines, your number determines what you can go for romantically when you're dating. Like, if I'm a 5, that means I can go for other 5s and 6s, maybe an insecure 7 if I'm feeling pretty. Sometimes I will flirt with a 2, give back a little. Did not mean to look at you, sir. Did not mean... You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much.